Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Tuesday, happy Love Day again. As I told you all earlier, that I will be working on stuffed chicken breasts as a food option or a menu choice when preparing, something for your loved one. For if you choose to celebrate Valentine's Day like everyone else, and then if not on a daily basis, that's something you can actually you can try on your own. I'm actually planning to also do the the um, the dessert as well. I'm gonna record that as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it live, but I think I'm gonna record that as well. Um, However, one thing I'm gonna do is just so y'all know, with my hat and everything, and just so you know, is that I'm growing my hair out, trying to get dreads. So obviously that's gonna be a process that's gonna be quite unique. So from time to time, I'm just gonna be 1,000% with you all. From time to time, you are gonna see my hair looking rough and stuff like that. That's part of the process. However, today, it's we're doing something special, so I figured, I'm just trying to keep it kosher and everything like that. So I have just so you know, so I have my family here. So from time to time, you may hear conversation. Um, I don't want to I feel not try to do these things always you know professionally record or anything like that. I do it some of them, I'm willing to do them live because it's about the comfort and just being natural. So today with the stuffed chicken breast, before we begin, as you all know, one thing I was make sure I wash my hands thoroughly, minimum 20 seconds under warm water, and of course, second of all, is that I always pray before I actually cook. So, Father, I thank you for this day. I thank you for your love, your mercy, and your grace. I thank you for being able to still live yet another day, for many have not woken up this morning. Thank you for the opportunity to prepare this meal. And I ask that you allow love to reign and that it comes out tasty, because for love alone that I do what I do. So I give you all glory, honor, and praise. All right, so what I'm going to start off with is I actually have some vegetables already over here. All right, with the vegetables, I want to have green pepper, onion, and I actually want to try something a little different than I did the last time. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start off with some of I think it's kale, and lettuce as well. So some people may not think this is something that they want to put in their stuffed chicken. It's totally up to you. However, to me it tastes good, and second of all is a good way to, if you want to, like, I'll be honest with you, when it comes to vegetables, I think I told y'all before, I eat my vegetables. It's not that I passionately want to go out and get vegetables all the time, but I eat it regardless. And so this is a unique way where you can incorporate your greens, your vegetables and stuff in the meal that you're preparing, where it's for some, not necessarily me, but for some less discouraging. So this is a unique way to do it. So I'm gonna do some of the greens here. Now I'm actually gonna prepare a total of four stuffed chicken breasts. So y'all know right now, but I'll probably just go on the live. Since I have it live, I'm gonna go in and out. I'm gonna go in and out on the live one, so that way y'all not stuck and y'all just stuck watching the phone for a long time. So that way, if you have to, whatever you're doing, even to get back to doing anything, at least you can come back and look at it afterwards if you choose to do so. I was gonna say now another thing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like I told y'all before, Valentine's Day, I think it's just another day in the year. And so what happens that I knew I was supposed to cook this meal today for the live video as well, and should have put it in the refrigeration overnight to thaw, and I didn't. So I had to do like the several different type of thawing procedures to get it to the temperature, the room temperature I need it to be before I stick it in the oven. So the reason why I mentioned that though is not more so with that being a matter. Is more so sharing something where one thing I've learned in the time that I've been cooking is that sometimes if you don't have enough time to, because like usually when you thaw it out the day before, you have enough time. Because when it comes to meats and stuff, if I'm gonna cook meat, usually I like to put a lot of seasoning, not a lot of seasoning, but I like to season it well. So I like to season at least a day before, so the seasoning can actually settle and soak within it. So that's the advantage of preparing it and having it thawed out the night before. The disadvantages of obviously not having it done that way is that you don't get to really soak that seasoning in. So I'm gonna show you one thing along the few years I've been able to cook and stuff like that. I've learned a few different unique tactics you can use. I won't say trick because it's actually something that's effective. So it's not like it's gonna work and then for the moment the next halfway through eating the chicken it's ineffective. So I wouldn't say a trick. It's a tactic that I learned where with the meat. I'm gonna show you all when it comes to, so that way your seasoning can get in there and you want your seasoning to stay in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut some of this here, and then what I'm gonna quickly do is just because I'm gonna switch between stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put my onion inside the freezer because I learned one thing about the onion. If it gets cold enough, it cuts down on the that burning stuff in the eye. So I'm gonna put that in there so that way in the meantime when I do everything else, I'm gonna go ahead and cut all the other vegetables, and then after I cut all the other vegetables, I'm going to go inside handling the chicken so that way the onion have enough time to get a little colder. So however, I look at this as an opportunity to be able to I guess get personal with you all today, because life is short, and I'm actually grateful that I have the opportunity to do this. One, I'm alive, so that's a blessing, because nowadays, not many people get to wake up another day, and sometimes they don't rest serving their purpose, so that can become a negative outcome for them. And so we have to understand and realize that the time we're in, as we are encouraged, and we encourage each other daily to stay steadfast on understand that if you let the Holy Spirit lead you for yourself, that you don't have to depend on no one else to guide you, that you allow yourself to, by the grace of the Most High, walk into your purpose. And walking your purpose is the best thing, because that means that no matter what happens, if you were to leave the earth tomorrow, today, or 10 minutes from now, whatever the case may be, because that is an inevitable outcome at times. So given that there's a situation, if you live in your purpose and your time has come, the beautiful thing is that you won't die in grief or nothing, where you're concerned as to whether or not that you're doing the right thing. So I definitely say be encouraged. Keep on believing, stay steadfast to the truth that the Most High loves us unconditionally. We are not bad people. We just make bad choices. And there are evil people for the days of evil, according to the Bible. However, there are many of us who we can choose to do right and be saved and serve God. But however, it can seem almost impossible. So because it can seem almost impossible, it's important we remember that we are humans. So because we're humans, we are destined to make mistakes over and over from time to time. We just gotta trust and believe that if we ask the Holy Spirit to guide us, that's what He's gonna do. We have to trust and believe that. And so it's imperative that we keep each other encouraged every day. We encourage each other every day, because sometimes life can become trying, and none of us are perfect. So because none of us are perfect, we have to remember that, while we may be doing good 1 minute, on that same token, things can change in our life where it doesn't seem too favorable. So that means we should always encourage each other, and the more we encourage each other, obviously, it's beneficial, you know. So, um, so today, I guess I want to do something a little different. I just felt to do something different just now. So, um, I'm not gonna speak on it yet, just because I'm gonna put it together. If it's meant to be, it will be. Let me finish this here quickly here. Now, if you notice, I'm actually cutting my vegetables in some small, itsy bitsy kind of size. Well, I won't say itsy bitsy, but very small size pieces. Now, well, you're probably watching online, you probably can't really see it, but let me see this, probably better. So, I apologize. Let me see. Because I'm actually doing it live, but I'm actually recording also for the YouTube channel. So all of this is actually going to be on the YouTube channel, so you can actually take a look at it as well. So over here, the cameras, it can see everything. So I apologize to those who watch live, but they weren't able to see everything. So, however, when you, well, with the reason why, to the most of the praise, the reason why I'm cutting it so small is because, see, I'm about, because we're gonna use this stuff for chicken breast. It's not a whole, not a whole. My apologies. It's not a whole chicken. It's chicken piece. So there's only but so much of vegetables you can actually stuff in a chicken breast. So you don't want anything that's too big, where you have too little pieces where the flavors and everything don't settle in. You want all that stuff to really get in there, especially if you didn't season it overnight. Okay, so I'm gonna go down and just do this a little faster. I don't know if you all hear what's going on. Like I told y'all before, I don't really care for politics, but however, with the things that's going on, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna most or whatever is for me to share, I'll share, because it's about being our brother's keeper. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know what's going on. However, apparently there was a boo-boo made in the administration, pretty much, as to who they hired. So because they made a boo-boo as to who they hired, they had to have the guy, I guess, resign. What you call it? Yesterday, I think it was. So it's been a mess. I don't know lie, this whole office thing been a mess, but however, what is to be will always be, and the most important thing is understand, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do with your life, you're asking the Holy Spirit to guide you, you'll be just fine. So, I'm not sure if you all can still see me live. Bear with me for a moment here. I'm trying something here. Okay, so I guess y'all can still see me live, so that's good. I'm actually gonna, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I'm gonna try to put, as I cutting the vegetables up, I wanna put a song that I feel inspired to share. I think it's a pretty good song. Hopefully it's not too loud. big up big, big up the back, big up my black, and big up anywhere you can chill, whatever I can. You stress and relax, yeah. I'm gonna say big up. In the balance up, yeah. Want me home, I just in my stuff. Release my mind and relax. I'm a cheese. Let me get a sharper knife. My apologies. Sorry about that, guys. Leave up. Just precious out in mine. Even at a certain time. You found me at my dreaming up my block. I said big up big. Big up the lane. Big up my block. Big up anywhere you can chill. On the back and release the stress and relax. I said big up big man. Big up the bar, feel the bar. Big up before me go, this and that. So I'm a cheese spot. I'm a cheese spot. Cheese spot. So the piece right here gave me a little hard time. Let me see here. It's crazy because I actually was going to put that song next. So. I don't wanna be my friend there, my friend there. I'm not so low, yes I wanna be my friend there, my friend there. But in money alone, yes I wanna be my friend there, my friend there. Straight out the town, yes I wanna be my friend there, friend there. So yeah, this is the secret ingredient, apple. I'm gonna try something different today. So, you know, just because I know that y'all probably need to see it right here. The situation we gotta deal with, you know. I don't know fancy camera, and you know, we gotta appreciate everything that we have and what we can work with. So, I lose my life, the big friendship, the authentic, my friends forever long. My friend them, me friend them. Wanna true and not sell out. Someone for me friend them, not be friend them. Me friend them, me friend them. Me friend them. What? Oh, commercial. I apologize for the sudden abrupt of the song. I didn't think it was gonna abrupt so, well, I didn't think it was gonna stop so abruptly, but looks like it did. A protege, chronics are what we say. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just go where the training blows. Singing me up to my friends. And me I suppose to be chilling in the listening room. Work right on my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees. Let me see your way, eh? See her stay, eh? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just go where the dreaming blows, sending up to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm free to be true in the West Indies. Yeah, providing on the wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees. So, I realized that. Well, that's not the first time, but I realized that obviously getting the veggies ready while doing the video is probably long and makes it kind of boring for you all. So it just dawned on me from now on, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my veggies and stuff in advance, and then just let you all know what it is I'm putting in the bowl, so we don't have to go through this long boring moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this away so I can get the chicken, so y'all can see how I do the chicken. Well, you saw, how I season and stuff like that. So give me a second if you don't mind. What a joy in our heart. It is a important thing I and I adapt. If we cannot show now our balance and we are, how do we propose and to carry it abroad? You know up to Ethiopia and you know have a plan. The building of a nation. Coronation when we done. Who knows? I just go where the craving goes, sending love to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. I provide all the wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees. Really, and I say we just won't know. Mommy calling? I said, Mommy, are you calling?
Only phone in your room.
Bless you, bless you.
Yeah.
Good, good. Todo está bien. Estoy aquí preparando una cosa aquí para comer. Una comidita. Sí. Está bien, está ahí. ¿Quiere hablar con él? Ok, no problema, un segundo.
¿Quieres decir algo? Amanecí mejor hoy. Me amanecí y desayuné y estoy comiendo y estoy vivo.
Like I told you, my dad's he's here with me today, so.
Hey, gracias a Dios estoy mejor. No sé qué pasó, pero la cosa cambia como a veces la vida cambia tan rápido.
Alright, so for those who watching live, I'm going to pause it and replay it once I get everything together for the meet, okay?